Yo, what is going on, you slackers? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you another Super Smash Bros. Discussion video. In today's video, we'll be going over, at least I will be giving my opinion on what I believe will be the top 10 most likely third-party characters for the Nintendo Switch. So without any further ado, let's jump right into some speculations. And I guess I'll kind of be going in like 10 to 1 order here, what I believe will be the most... I guess number 10 being the most unlikely out of the group to number 1 being the most likely. If I miss anything along the way, go ahead, let me know down in the comments what you guys think and what your opinions are, or if you agree with anything. But first up, I'm kind of going way out of left field here, only because we got Cloud in the last game, and of course that was so way out of nowhere. Nobody expected that. Cloud was a dream character that no one ever really thought could be possible, but it happened. And with Kingdom Hearts 3 coming up around the corner, and potentially maybe porting it over to the Switch, who knows? Maybe it does get released. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see about that. But I think Sora absolutely could just be maybe something that people are thinking and hoping for, absolutely, but maybe... Sora has a better chance than we actually think. I guess only time will tell. I mean, Smash Bros. Is releasing sometime this year. Hopefully stays on schedule. Fingers crossed for that. But, yeah, so kind of at number 10, I got Sora. So we'll see what happens with this fella. And coming in at number 9 is a good old classic. You know this guy back from Brawl. It depends. Solid Snake, if you already don't know his name, but you should. But, hey... Does Snake still have a shot to come back into Smash Bros? I think he does, but I don't see him as likely as some of the other third-party characters, and I really truly don't believe they're going to be like overwhelming us with just like major third-party characters just kind of jumping into the game. I don't believe that's going to be the case. I do think we'll still get a few more, a handful of third-party, but Snake, the relationship, Kojima and the whole thing with Konami, and then Kojima and Sakurai are really good friends, so maybe, kind of, he's like, hey, you know what, can you not do Snake, with the whole thing going on with Konami and that, that whole deal, so maybe Snake doesn't have the greatest chance, but I do have another, Konami character coming up a little bit later on the list that I do believe has a better chance, but we'll get to that later. But Snake is coming in at 9. I still think he's got a chance to return. Definitely, but I don't think it's quite as good as some of the other third-party characters that I have on this list. And at number 8, we have Spyro the Dragon. And he's on this list not because of the recent leak, the E3 leak, which was actually proven to be false. The creator of that leak came out and said that pretty much guessed the first date for like the online services reveal. And then kind of threw in a bunch of other leaks to kind of make it seem more credible and, But he came out and said that was all fake, made it all up. So I'm not putting Spyro on here because of that by any means. But Spyro as a character, plus with the Reignited trilogy or the remasters of the old Spyro games, which is cool. I never got to play them, so I'll probably be picking that up at some point, whether it's on my PS4 or the Nintendo Switch, if it does come to the Switch, that is. But I would be definitely willing to try out the game, see what I missed out on. But there's no doubt that Spyro is one of the bigger, names for third party. Sure, a lot of people disliked the Skylanders version of how Activision decided to take with Spyro, but you still can't argue Spyro's huge, and after the success of Crash Bandicoot's Insane Trilogy, there's a lot of rumors that, hey, Spyro should be getting his games remade, and of course that is what's happening, so that'd be fun to see. I do have Spyro at 8 again. I think there's a chance, but I don't think it's going to be too high of a chance. Only because, the trilogy just got announced for the remakes, and, timing-wise with Smash Bros. Development, if Spyro has a chance, it's more than likely going to be DLC, but that's way down the line, and we'll see what happens. But I do have Spyro at number 8 on the list. And coming up next, we have good old Shovel Knight. A lot of people describe him as the face of the indies. I mean, his games have exploded in popularity. I believe he has another game coming out this year. I don't know the name off the top of my head, but I'm not a huge fan of Shovel Knight, but there's no arguing that this guy has a pretty decent following, and he does have his own amiibo. I did cover this in my Rate Their Chances series, I think a few weeks ago, so if you haven't checked that out, maybe go check that out. I give my, thoughts and opinions about each character and what I believe they'll be playable, but that's a different series. Today we're just doing third party, and of course, like I said, Shovel Knight. One major thing against him is indies have never been in Smash Bros. Before, but that doesn't mean, we can't have a first time for an indie character being in Smash Bros. Playable. But, Shovel Knight, obviously, like I've said, he's got his following. He is popular, but it just kind of depends on maybe how Sakurai kind of visions it. I mean, he's got the moveset and everything. The potential is absolutely there. And I think he would have way more of a chance over other indie characters such as maybe Sans or Shantae. So that's why I'm showing Shovel Knight right here, but he's kind of representing all indie characters as a whole just for the sake of this video. But I do have Shovel Knight coming in, and I think he would be one of the more likely, but not the most likely, which is why I have him at, number 7, I believe. So yeah, we still got, 6 characters to go, so let's find out who's up next. And coming up next at number 6, we have Tekken's own Heihachi. He has been in multiple games as a guest character. I believe it was Soul Calibur 2. Oh man, was it on the PlayStation? Was that the one where he was the guest? Like the GameCube, the Xbox, and the PlayStation all had their own special guest characters. I believe it was the PlayStation. I could be wrong, but he was a guest character in there. He was absolutely a guest character in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Most definitely, and I love playing as a character. Yes, I owned the game. I still actually have that game. I haven't played it in a while, but Heihachi, I love the moveset. I love the character himself. I'm not a huge Tekken fan, but there's no arguing that this guy has to be pretty high up on the list in terms of third parties, because Sakurai definitely was thinking about including him in Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and the 3DS. Plus, I think ultimately he decided against it, but we did get that Mii costume, so I mean that's got to say something right there, along with some of the other characters for potential games in the future, such as like King K. Rool and Gino and some other stuff. But Heihachi's got to be pretty highly, high up on the list, I believe at least. I don't know. Again, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments, but I think Heihachi's definitely has one of the better chances for third-party characters to be playable in the next Super Smash Bros. Game. And coming in at number 5, like I mentioned a little earlier, Activision again bringing back an old favorite character, Crash Bandicoot. I mean, how could you not have a top 10 third-party character list without having Crash Bandicoot on? Again, I'm not using him because of the leak. Like I said with Spyro, that leak was confirmed fake. But Crash Bandicoot, with the massive success of the Insane Trilogy, plus it is coming to the Switch, so I don't know if that says anything about his chances. If Sakurai knew that was going to happen, the game coming to the Switch, it depends on kind of how Sakurai views it. And again, I explained this. I did this with Crash in my last weekend, actually, in the Rate Their Chances series. I think a big factor in determining whether Crash could be playable or not depends on the timing of the announcement for Crash's Insane Trilogy when it first got announced last February of 2017. By that time, Smash Bros. Was almost maybe a year into development, at least definitely past the planning stages and all that stuff. And if you don't know, Sakurai likes to come up with the characters and all the meat and potatoes of the game, all the details. He likes to come up with that really early and start working on that. So I mean, even at 6 months into development, Crash could have a chance, but timing wise it could be an issue. But there's no denying that Crash probably has a decent shot. I do cover this in the Rate Their Chances series. I do believe he has more of a chance to be a DLC character than I do as a character in the initial roster, but only time will tell, and hopefully we'll see this little crazy man get into Smash. And coming in at number 4, I believe this is number 4, I lost count, but BanjoKazooie, again, started off as a rare IP. Nintendo worked with him a lot, big on the N64, classic platformer, just, has his following. People love him. They want Microsoft to bring, life to the BanjoKazooie series. It's overdue, Microsoft. You're looking for new first-party IPs to develop. You're sitting on BanjoKazooie. Why not do something with that, huh? Why not try something with that? I'm just saying. But BanjoKazooie, we already know Phil Spencer has given his blessing on BanjoKazooie being playable in Smash. He said that with the last game on the Wii U. And he has reaffirmed that statement again for since Smash Bros. On the Switch has been announced. He tweeted it out on Twitter. He's like, yes, I still would give my blessing. And tons of fans would love to see this. He got actually a pretty good chunk of votes during the Smash ballot. And that can only help Banjo's chances going forward. Again, we'll just see if Sakurai wants to work with the character. Of course, Microsoft and Nintendo have worked together on IPs in the past, so that's not a problem, I wouldn't think. So, yeah, maybe Banjo gets in this time around, and boy, would that would be a great sight to see. Banjo in Smash Bros. Just think about that. And coming in at number 3, we got the possessed puppet himself, Gino. This is one of the only third-party characters, one of the few third-party characters that I personally would love to see in the game. Of course, if you don't know, Sakurai actually has wanted to implement Gino into the Smash game before in previous installments, but never really got it done. And you do know, I hope you know, maybe you didn't even play Smash on the Wii U or 3DS. He did have his own Mii outfit and his Mii costume, so I mean, that's definitely saying something. Gino is just so highly requested. He's got a huge following. Every votes on the ballot, like from all regions. People want Gino in, including myself. I think it's about time that Gino gets to become playable in the next Smash Bros. I don't know what you guys think, but again, let me know down in the comments. Do you like Gino? Do you not even care about Gino? I don't know. Let me know. And coming in at number 2, we have my boy Bomberman. Now, arguably, this character is one of the final few remaining iconic, gaming legends for third-party characters that are still out there, that have a huge following, that have been around for decades. People want Bomberman. He just had a game on the Nintendo Switch last year, and I believe it's actually coming out on the PS4 and Xbox One, maybe PC, in the near future. So, I mean, it's so cool to see this. Plus, again, going back to kind of the Snake argument, Konami does not have a representative in Smash. Now, nowhere does it say that, a major third-party developer is going to get one of their characters in Smash. That's not a rule anywhere. Fans like to think so, but no, that's not an actual rule. But if Konami does, I think Bomberman definitely has a way better chance than Snake does, just because of the whole relationship thing, like I described with Snake earlier. Snake and Kojima and that whole mess. But Bomberman, I have at number 2. I truly believe Bomberman makes it in this time, and boy, would I love to see that. I would love to see that. And the number 1 spot goes to Rayman. Now, I'm not a big Rayman fan. I'm really not. But I cannot argue the high likeliness, the high chance that this guy has. I have him at number 1 on my list because I truly believe he does have the best shot out of any third-party characters to be added to the game as as a playable character. He did have the trophy in Smash, Wii U, and 3DS. So, and I believe, who was it? Ubisoft themselves actually, didn't they work on the trophy, like the artwork for it and all that stuff, and then sent it in or something like that? So we know there's like a mutual respect between the two companies. Ubisoft supports Nintendo, their consoles, so much, and I mean, who better than Rayman for Ubisoft, honestly? Some people sure will say, how about the Rabbids? But honestly, Rabbids, if they were in Smash, they'd be way better off fitting as a assist trophy character. That'd be way better for them. Run around, do a little mischief, a little mayhem, or whatever they want to do. Maybe they're even dressed up in their Mario plus Rabbid Kingdom outfits. The Rabbids suit assist trophies way more than playable characters, which is why Rayman, just makes the most sense, at least in my opinion. But yeah, Rayman is number one, at least I think, for all third-party characters to be playable in the upcoming Smash Bros. Game. But these are my thoughts and opinions. Again, like every Smash video, please leave your comments and thoughts and opinions down in the comments, duh. Let me know what you think. I love reading to them. Reading to them? No, I love reading them, and I like replying to them. There we go. That's how I say it. But I will definitely try my best to reply to as many, if not all, of the comments that I can. Except for maybe the comments that are like first, or why are you replying to first? You know, something like that. But, you know, something that actually adds to a conversation. How about that? But with that being said, I've been your host, Slackerz Game, and hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed this one, you know, because I like making kind of these lists. These are always fun to do. But, again, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next upload. Peace out, everybody.